Clintonville Academy is a special place because we're small and every child gets so much attention.
But we're so small, people can't imagine that we're doing big things here at Clintonville Academy, but we are.
If you want more than academics, if you want a feeling of belonging to a special place, if you're looking for flexibility, taking into account your child's uniqueness, then Clintonville Academy is the place to send your child.
It's what we're all about. It is a smart choice to come to a small place. You're not lost in a crowd. Yeah, I want them to get the academics in, but I also want them to learn to be a good global citizen. And I think they learn that here because they're never lost in a crowd. And I really thought that would be important to me when my kids were little, and it was. But once they hit middle school, that became critical because middle school is a time when kids can get lost in the shuffle in a public school and they can go one direction, a good direction, or a bad direction. And here, they're not lost in the crowd, and you know there are going to be people guiding them in the right directions.
This is a special school because from the very beginning we had specialists who were doing their field and they were super at it. And then we had 2 languages, which doesn't often happen. And we also have a fantastic parent support system.
I think that's the biggest reason why I have my daughter here, because I can be involved as a parent in my daughter's education.
From the many different various parents that we have, we get different influences. Like, for instance, we've done tennis and volleyball. We have a great soccer team here. So whatever is part of our parent background also enables us to help enrich our kids.
They see that their parents are involved and invested in their education. So therefore, they're apt to do better and put more effort into it since their parents are also putting that effort into it.
Getting personal attention is, I think, vital. You're making a smart choice coming here because whatever it is your kid needs, that's what they're focusing on, rather than just being one of 30 people that's being pushed along as a regular classroom.
I think the teachers at Clintonville Academy are amazing. They each truly care about the kids. They're here because the families are involved. They can work with the families well and look at it as a team effort to educate their children. And they don't have to deal with a lot of the behavior issues that a lot of teachers have to deal with in other schools. So they're not spending the majority of the time keeping kids under control. They're really able to educate their kids, and they care.
Children that go to Clintonville Academy as compared to public schools, I think they're a bit more mature. They perhaps have a little more command of the material. Our kids are very successful when they leave here.
I still see students who went here when I started 25 years ago. I have been to their weddings and baby showers, and they all do so well in high school. But that's my barometer, really, for checking our success, to see how well our kids are doing in high school.
We have a long history of academic success, high scores and every year on the Iowa tests.
Students need to be actively engaged. They need to be a crucial part of their education. It's not a passive environment in my classroom. When they're active and they're engaged and they're learning those practicality skills that we're applying, that they are going to succeed not only here in high school, but in life.
I want everybody to get up every day and be happy to come to school. And that's half the battle. When the kids want to be here and they feel safe and they feel like they're at home, they learn so much better and do so well.
Your kid won't get lost here. They really won't. Every teacher here does whatever it takes for children to be successful. If that means getting a tutor for them, if that means having them take a test separately because they have anxiety about being in a room with other kids, if it means coming in early or late, they will do what it takes.
You love your child. You want your child somewhere safe. You want your child where your child will be loved and appreciated and cared for and honored and protected, taught to be not only a good student, but a responsible citizen. This is the next best place to home for a child.